Hey guys, what's up? Green Machine Sam back with another video, and today we have another 2K24 roster update guide. Now, I was going to post one at the end of April when the last and final ratings for 2K25 came out, but I never ended up getting it out, and then the audio was kind of old, and a lot of the information that I said in the video, it wasn't really outdated as much as it was just kind of old, and I didn't really want to post it. Didn't really get a whole ton of time to record over the last month or so, so I did not get another video out. But we do have one of the final 2K24 roster update guides. Now, of course, I'm going to be doing the offseason. There's no doubt about that. I always do the offseason. And now we are going to be focusing on the offseason as the NBA Finals are wrapping up. Currently tied 2-2. Could go 7 games, could go 6 here still. But we will still have roster updates for 2K24 going on in the near future. Of course, we'll handle the draft. We'll handle free agency. We'll handle all the transactions that happen in the NBA over the next couple months. And then on the 2K25 side, once the finals are wrapped up, I am going to be posting my first roster update there, as well as I'm going to be posting my first scenario there. If you guys are both interested in those, stick around, hit that subscribe button down below. I would greatly appreciate it. We have hit 3,000 subs. I do greatly appreciate all the support you guys have shown, whether it's for the Madden roster updates or even the 2K roster updates or any of the other content that you find on my channel. I don't post all my stuff publicly. Some of it for other games, of course, outside of 2K and outside of Madden is unlisted in a playlist. So if you're interested in some of that other stuff, go check it out. Just hit the playlist tab. You should be able to find some of the other stuff that I do have on the channel. It's nothing too crazy. It's nothing like you guys are going to be like, oh, why are you hiding this content? It's just, I have some RDR2 clips because I am playing through that game again. I didn't get as many as I was hoping for, but I do have some stuff there. I have some Siege stuff, but overall, nothing too crazy or insane. It's kind of keeping my highlights to where I don't have to store them on my PC or on my console. Now, of course, this will be probably the first video that you guys are seeing where I do have a face cam. I went out and bought one. I also went out and bought an Elgato. I had the money laying around, and it was kind of burning a hole in my pocket, and I figured, fuck it, let's update the streaming stuff, the recording and the streaming stuff. That way it looks even better and performs even better than what I currently had. But let's get into things and let's get things going right away. So on 2K24, I think this was only cross-platform. I don't think it was. I don't think PC was involved yet, unfortunately enough. So if you are on 2K24, I don't know if PC is able to get this roster. But first things first, you want to head to features, head to create roster, and then you're going to go to NBA Modern Current user created, and you guys are going to want to push triangle or Y on your controller and search by online ID. I think if it's cross-platform, kind of like Madden, you will have to search up one of the roster names, unfortunately, because I know on Madden side, if you're on a different console, it's easier, and I think it is the only way to find the rosters. So if you are on a Xbox, you will have to search this up. Now, of course, it's only on PS5 and Xbox Series X/S, but you'll want to download one of the top 3 rosters. Does not matter which one. I just post 3. That way, if one of them gets corrupted, I know in years past, and especially in like 2K21 and 2K22, the rosters would randomly get corrupted and people wouldn't be able to download them. So that's when I started uploading multiple of the same one, just so that in the off chance it does get corrupted, then you can at least go in and grab the roster from one of the other 2 sources, and hopefully one of them is downloadable. Now, of course, like I said, not a whole ton has changed, because it is the dead season of 2K. They don't do any ratings updates during the playoffs, and I don't know if they're even going to do another ratings update in general after, of course, the finals wrap. I highly doubt it. So the ratings are as stands. So if you've checked out any of the 2K25 rosters, they're going to be the same, right? The only thing that's really been updated is age at this point, a couple contracts and stuff like that. And once the finals are done, I will go ahead and release a lot of the players. Of course, people on options will have to wait a little bit until the teams have clarified whether or not they will be picking up an option or not. But overall, very good roster. If you're still playing 2K24, this is probably going to be the best roster out there for you. It's not perfect, right? I wish I could do more with the roster, but with the limited time I have, I don't have all the time in the world to really overhaul the roster as much as I would hope, especially with badges and tendencies and stuff like that. but it's still going to be a good roster. You're still going to be able to play with it. You're still going to be able to enjoy it. I don't know of any workarounds to get it into my career if you wanted to start a new my career on 2K24, unfortunately enough, but it's still going to be a good roster if you want to play my eras, or if you just want to play now with one of your friends. If you guys are sitting next to each other on the couch wanting to play some 2K, this is also going to be fine for you guys as well. Like I said, ages and stuff like that have been updated. Once the finals wrap and we are in the off season, that's when the contracts are going to get pushed over to the next year, as well as expiring contracts. Those players will be released into free agency. If you guys don't want that, that's totally fine. I'll probably just take the expiring contract free agents, bump them down to like 900K and call it a day. But then again, that creates some weird cap situations when you go into a my eras. So the best roster for that will probably be taking the roster that has everybody released. Now, if you hop into a my eras with the teams that have a bunch of players leaving them, it will auto-sign a bunch of players, unfortunately, which is the bad news. So your best choice will probably be waiting until free agency and the draft takes place. That's when the roster will really kick into gear and will really be something special for you guys. Now, of course, like I said, I would appreciate if you guys do stick around and subscribe. I will have 2K25 coming out shortly once the finals wrap, because the same thing's going to be happening over there. I'm going to be releasing players, advancing contracts and age and all that fun stuff, and getting things set up for the next cycle of 2K, as well as I'm going to... I'm 100% probably... 90% sure that I'm going to be doing a scenario this season. I know there was a lot of demand last year for one. I just got into it too late. There's too much to really do. It was going to take hours on end. I spent like 2 hours on it, and I was barely even fucking through anything at that point, right? Because I have to make sure the players are getting drafted in the correct order so that their contracts come out, and then I have to readjust jersey numbers and trade players to the correct teams and all that fun stuff. So I didn't really want to do anything with the scenario last season just because I got into it so late. But I will be doing that on 2K25. I won't be doing one on 2K24, unfortunately. But like I said, it's a very good roster. It really is. I hope you guys do enjoy it, and hopefully you guys find some value and some use out of it. But with that being said, guys, I'm out. Peace.